Imagine you're building a house. Just like you need bricks, cement, and other materials to construct a sturdy structure, programmers use building blocks called variables, operators, and control flow statements to create software apps. Today, we'll explore these fundamental elements of the C programming language, empowering you to lay the foundation for your programming journey. Lesson 1. Variables, the data keepers. Variables are like little storage boxes in your program's memory. They hold the data you need to work with, like numbers, characters, or even entire lists. For example, if you're creating a program to calculate the average of 3 numbers, you declare 3 variables, each named something like num1, num2, and num3, to store the individual values. Int age equals 25, char name 20 equals John Doe, float GPA equals 3.85, double pi equals 3.14159. Lesson 2. Operators, the magic tools. Operators are the tools that do the work on our data. They add, subtract, multiply, compare, and perform many other operations. We have arithmetic operators like plus for addition and for subtraction, comparison operators like equals for equality and equals for inequality, and logical operators like and for logical and for logical OR. Int sum equals 10 plus 5, int difference equals 20 to 12, int product equals 3 asterisk 4, int quotient equals 16 quarters, int remainder equals 11% 3. Lesson 3. Control flow statements, the traffic signals. Control flow statements are like traffic signals that direct the flow of our programs. They tell our programs which lines of code to execute and when to stop. If statements check conditions and decide what to do next, while loops keep repeating code blocks until a condition is met, and for loops repeat code blocks a specific number of times. Int x equals 5. If x greater than 0, print f, x is positive, n, else, print f, x is not positive, n. Int y equals 10, while y greater than 0, print f, y equals %d, n, y, for int I equals 0, I less than 5, I++, print f, %d, n, I. Lesson 4. Functions, reusable code blocks. Functions are like reusable building blocks that perform specific tasks. They are like tiny programs within our programs, and we can call them whenever we need them. For example, a function called calculateSum, int a, int b, could add 2 numbers and return their sum. Int factorial, int n, if n equals 0, return 1, else, return n factorial, n1. Int main, int result equals factorial, 5, print f, 5 factorial equals %d, n, result, return 0. Lesson 5. Data types, understanding data. Data types are like the different languages our variables speak. They tell us what kind of information our variables can hold. We have int for whole numbers, float for decimal numbers, char for single characters, double for high precision decimal numbers, and many more. Int num1 equals 10, float num2 equals 3.14, char ch equals a, double num3 equals 6.283185, void asterisk ptr equals null. Lesson 6. Input and output, interacting with the world. Input and output functions are like bridges that connect our programs to the outside world. They allow us to get information from users and display results to them. Scanf reads input from the keyboard, while printf displays output to the screen. Int num, printf, enter a number, scanf, %d, and num, printf, the number you entered is %d, n, num. Lesson 7. Arrays, collections of data. Arrays are like groups of friends who share a common interest. They are collections of variables of the same data type stored together. For instance, int numbers, 5, declares an array named numbers that can store 5 integer values. Conclusion. C programming has opened doors to countless innovations and continues to power a vast array of software applications. With dedication and practice, you too can become proficient in C programming and join the ranks of skilled developers shaping the digital world. Remember, programming is a journey of continuous learning and exploration, so embrace the challenges and enjoy the process.